Just because they're rich as sin.
Just because they're rich as sin.
They think we're gonna let them win.
They think we're gonna let them win.
This is a conscious plan by the rich and corporations to make working people pay for this crisis. And make no mistake, they want to break the public sector unions so they can break all unions and permanently bring down the standard of living of the American working class. But the fight in Wisconsin is sending a strong message that we're not going to take it.
Kill the bills!
Kill the bill! 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 Kill the bill!
I stand here before you asking why it is that when the banks were in trouble, they were given money.
Yeah.
When big business had trouble, they were given money.
Yeah.
But the teachers and other frontline workers who are the foundation of our country, the people who prepare the future bankers, the future business leaders, and the future decision makers are under attack. And instead of being given anything, there is a move afoot to take our bargaining power away. Collective bargaining is not just about wages and money, it's also about work hours and conditions in the workplace. We're the people who will never recall our product except to induct them into our professions. We are the professionals who don't fudge or try to hoodwink the public each year about our results. Why are we under attack? We want a strong economy. We want the budget balanced, but to do this by attacking the very foundation of our democracy, public employees, the public school system, and the right to bargain for fair working conditions is just wrong. Our PAT president always says, and I quote, "Our working conditions are our students' learning conditions."
So proud to be here on behalf of NEA, the 48,000 members here in Oregon and 3.2 million union brothers and sisters all across this nation. We are here to be with you, to stand with you, and to assure you that we will do everything in our power to fight against these attacks on union rights, on worker rights, because you know, it plain and simple, this is not about balancing budgets. No! This is about attacking workers' rights, about destroying the balance between middle class and corporations, and about silencing your voice. Will your voice be silenced? I can't hear you!
Labor can exist without wealth, but wealth cannot exist without labor. The problem is not that the unions, what the unions are getting. The problem is that every other working person isn't getting those benefits, health benefits, a living wage. With that, I'm going to end, but once again, I just say thank you.
I was just handed a statement of solidarity that the General Coordinator Kamal Abbas, the General Coordinator of the Center for Trade Union and Worker Services in Egypt, signed. He says, "I am speaking to you from a place very close to Tahrir Square in Cairo, which was the heart of the revolution in Egypt. This is the place where many of our youth paid with their lives and blood in the struggle for our just rights. From this place, I want you to know that we stand with you as you stood with us. I want you to know that no power can challenge the will of the people when they believe in their rights, when they raise their voices loud and clear and struggle against exploitation. No one believed that our revolution could succeed against the strongest dictatorship in the region, but in 18 days, the revolution revolution achieved the victory of the people. When the working class of Egypt joined the revolution on February 9th and 10th, the dictatorship was doomed and the victory of the people became inevitable. We want you to know that we stand on your side. Stand firm and don't waver. Don't give up on your rights. Victory always belongs to the people who stand firm and demand their just rights. We and all the people of the world stand on your side and give you our full support.
¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? This moment, like what happened in Wisconsin, it's a historic moment. It's an historic moment because the struggle there, it's my struggle, it's your struggle, and it's the struggle of all the people. It's not only in this country, it's all over the world.
We have to decide how we're going to exercise our power. As people talked about, in the 30s, there were mass mobilizations. There were strikes, sit-ins, and general strikes. Already in Wisconsin, a resolution has been passed to support a general strike. We must... We're going to have to find the tools that are going to move us forward towards a real voice for working people in this country. So again, to echo Romeo, it's going to take a lot of work to create a new vision. It's going to be messy, but it can be done. Si se puede.
My brothers and sisters, you are a brave lot. You are a brave lot. It is cold out here. You know what? But it's not as cold as the streets of Madison, or Indianapolis, or Columbus, or Boise, Idaho. And it's not as cold as the black heart of the governor of Wisconsin. Oh, my brothers and sisters, it's not that cold day in hell when we give up fighting for working people. Let's not dance around what's going on. Let's not tiptoe. Let's call it like it is. Call it like it is. This is class warfare. This is class warfare. And Warren Buffett said it best in 2006. There is class warfare. The rich are engaged in it, and we're winning. Understand that in the Midwest, what's going on is a result of a Supreme Court decision that emboldened the wealthy. The Koch brothers, who put hundreds of millions of dollars into campaigns and won state houses. This is a payback. There wasn't a financial crisis in Wisconsin until Walker paid back his cronies. And here we are today. But we've been here before. Your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and their great-great-grandparents stood in these streets 75 years ago and fought for our right to join a union. Fought, bled, and died to create the middle class. And we remember their courage. We remember they made a better life for us. And I'll tell you what, we stand our ground 75 years from now, our descendants will be standing in the same place, thanking us for what we did, and turning back the tide. My brothers and sisters, we stand as one. We have to be one voice. One voice speaking out for our rights. One heartbeat. The heartbeat of the working people of this country that has been faint and trembling for so long. But every day we march. Every day they're in the streets of Wisconsin, it is stronger and stronger. You know what? Finally, we can